Alright, hey everybody. Today we're gonna make some breaded chicken. My favorite. Like chicken cutlets, you can call it whatever you want. Today, didn't have breadcrumbs, so I'm using these mashed up Ritz crackers. Could use flour, but you know, I'm feeling like a breadcrumb style today. So I got my chicken breasts right here. They're slightly defrosted. What I wanna do is try to thin them out. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. So let's get this over here. We probably don't have to start heating up the pan just yet. Heat it up in a little bit. Yeah, see, this thing is still not fully defrosted. Let me knock off all this extra frost back into this bag. Because again, all that's gonna be the enemy. All this water, moisture, frozen ice is the enemy when it comes to frying. So let's knock that out. Ooh, hands are cold. Let me double check. Is this recording? Yeah, red light's on there. Cool. Didn't want to touch my GoPro with, you know, chicken hands right now. Don't play like that. Okay, so again, if you see my other chicken breast video, just the best way is just to kind of thin it out. And make sure it's even, so then everything cooks evenly. Otherwise, you're gonna get some uneven parts. So there we go. Probably cut this a little thinner. Okay, we got that one. Next thing is this one. Cut this one right here. Let me cut this fat off. Like, I'm not afraid of no fat, it's fine, but it just had frost on it, so I was like, ugh, let me just take that off. Because again, my reasoning for that is the moisture is trying to work against. I could have waited until this was like fully defrosted, but you know, I was hungry. Look at all that frost right there. But it's defrosted for the most part. You know, it's malleable. It's like it's not like frozen. But you know, you're cooking at home. Things aren't always gonna be perfect. So that's the theme here. Cook with what you got. You know, ain't all that serious. Have some fun in the kitchen. Wash your dishes. Okay. Thin out your chicken. Wash your hands well after handling chicken. You know, those types of things. Okay. Okay, so we got that going. Let's throw this away. Wash our hands. No one wants to be working with chicken hands. Wash them twice because you're paranoid like me. Get under the fingernails. Then I'll probably put on a glove after this when it starts to like season stuff and get everything prepared. Okay, so this one will be right there. Let me get another. Oh, you know what? I got a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna crack the eggs, whisk them up. Start here. Then I'm gonna just put all the chicken in that bag with the egg mixture, which is gonna help being the binding between the chicken and the chicken and the breadcrumbs, or the Ritz crackers in this case. Probably do one more egg just to be safe. Need to go buy some eggs. Okay, so there we go. Oh no, I'm good on eggs. Still got plenty. Okay, so let's go ahead and beat this. This knife, I won't need it anymore. Put that away. For this chicken, just salt, pepper. Let's just do salt and pepper. Let's not make it complicated. And let me get me a glove so then I can handle the chicken with one hand. It's kind of hard to put on gloves when your hands are wet, so apologize for the delay. Oh, I need to turn on this fan. It gets hot out here in Hawaii. There you go. Spread out the chicken so I can just season everything in one fell swoop. A piece of ice right here, it's gonna be a problem, so let me pull that off. Ice and fat. Okay, let's flip this. This is probably one of my favorite foods, like breaded chicken cutlets, but it's just so tedious and to make it, so I don't make it too often. But when I make it, I'm very happy. I'll skip the black pepper for now. Just salt. That's all I need today. So this is my idea. Instead of, I'm just gonna dump the egg batter in here, the egg mixture. And that way, this is all my wet, and then I'm just gonna coat it with the breadcrumbs, or Ritz crackers in this case. Wash your hands again whenever you're working with chicken, raw chicken. No need to wash your chicken. The USDA recommends against it because then you can cross-contaminate other stuff in your sink. So yeah, don't do it. Spray Clorox on your, you know, whatever you use chicken on after though. There you go. And since I just handled the Clorox bottle, wash my hands one more time. Yes. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna get this pan heating up. Kind of start it low because I don't know how long this is gonna take me. I can already put the oil in, doing avocado oil for this, it's more high heat. It's gonna be a shallow fry, so I'm not gonna deep fry it, but you know, there needs to be enough oil on the bottom. Okay, that's good. And if I need to add more, I can add more later. Okay, let's grab this. And I pretty much turn this into this by beating it up with this. So yeah, let's start with these breadcrumbs. Oh, that's gonna be great. You could use a food processor, a blender for it, but I like some big pieces, some small pieces. I'm about that life, so do it that way. Pouring the egg mixture in there because that's gonna bind everything together. Gonna close this up. The reason why I used this bag was it's easier to mix everything. Look, when the chicken meets the egg, reunited. There we go. And I'll just start breading some of these now. You know what, I probably will need the rest of this. So there's what I did. careful around the edges because you could probably break this bag and make a huge mess, so take it slow. Be gentle in certain parts. And you don't even need to use a rolling pin for this. You can use anything really to crush it, doesn't matter. The goal is get it to this consistency. We'll get this one a little finer. And there we go. You know, I could add seasoning to that, but it already has salt in my chicken. I'm happy. I'll be okay with this. Got an extra glove out, so I have a wet hand. Yeah, this is gonna need a little hotter. It is not ready. So what I'm planning to do is this then. I'm gonna have a section right here with some foil paper where all the breaded chicken is kind of ready to throw on there. Went a little bit overboard, but that's fine. Then I'll set up an area over here too for chicken that gets completed. Some paper towels at the bottom. Soak up the excess oil right there. That's fine. Okay. I'll do left hand. Okay. So make sure it's nice and mixed with the egg mixture. Drain it out a little bit. Press it in, flip it. You could coat it with flour first if you like, or you can just skip it altogether. Just go like this. It's gonna get messy. Regardless, you should be cleaning your area afterwards because you're working with chicken. And then if it's a little too big, you can always crumble it with your fingers. You can do this with Kellogg's, cornflakes. You can use this with old crusty bread. Just make sure it's not too old, you know. But the Ritz crackers is gonna give it a nice buttery taste. Okay, so let's test this out. That oil is not ready. So let's continue prepping this chicken. Uh-oh. I should have had a wet and a dry hand. Oh well, who cares? It's not a lot of chicken anyways. Uh-oh. Should have got a bigger, you know, plate for the chicken. Your cooking's not gonna be perfect, but you'll be okay. As long as it tastes good, that's what matters. Flip it. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. See, missed some right there. Let's see, is that piece of breadcrumb bubbling yet? Not yet. And if this ain't enough, you know, flour or breadcrumbs, and you're gonna need some more, I'm just gonna supplement it with some flour. I also have pork rinds. Like if you're trying to do keto, you can do this with pork rinds as well. Or almond flour, that works as well. We're just doing it all with one hand. Should he be using two, but yeah, it's all good. We'll live. We'll eat. Oh yeah, this one's getting a lot of crunchy parts. This one's gonna be really good. Now let's, oh yeah, this was ready. There you go. Yeah, the oil seemed like it was pretty hot, so I was like, let me drop both of them in there, cause yeah, turn down the, it'll cool it down, that way it doesn't burn them too quickly. And again, as long as these are cooked to an internal of 165, 160 is fine, because it'll come up to temp, then you'll be good to go. Yeah, I just hate the messy part of this. So I always tell my girl, my wife Jackie, if you want to make something for me and you really want to go all out for me, make me some breaded chicken and I'll be forever happy. This is probably one of my favorite home cooked meals. I'm gonna check on that chicken right now because I don't want it to burn. Seems like it's pretty hot. Yeah. Grab these tongs. If I have to flip it multiple times so it doesn't burn, then that's totally fine. Yeah, see, that's pretty hot. It needs to be cooler. Okay, spreading this last piece. Hey, that's all the crackers we needed. The breadcrumbs. Apologize for the mess, but don't worry, we'll clean it all up in a second. There we go. All right, let's get this stuff close. Oh, it's easier to clean all this. I have to spray this down right now too. Yeah, I don't know how long to cook the chicken for. I just look at the, eyeball it. And then right now I'll double check it with the, you know, thermometer just to be safe since I'm on YouTube. There you go. Clean as you go. That's gonna need to get sprayed down as well. Season chicken. Got some little bit of bleach solution on my hands. Gotta make sure I wash all that off because it'll dry out your hands really quickly. All right, let's check on this chicken. Oh, look at that. Nice and golden. check the temperature, see where we're at. So again, you want to get it to 165. It's climbing. It's almost there. Oh, this one's good. Yeah, this one right here is good. Don't want to overcook it. 165, it's fine. The other one was a little thicker, so it took a little while longer. Honestly, invest into one of these. They're very, very useful. Just any thermometer online will work. Turn this back up. Then I'll wait before adding the next ones in there. Let's see. Forgot to put on my vent fan. 160. Perfect. There you go. Even if it gets to like 160, it's gonna still come up to temperature, so that's totally fine. There you go. Okay, next piece. This one probably will have its own time by himself in here, because it's a big piece. Meanwhile, I could probably wash some of these dishes. Let's go. Let's see how many we can do. Yeah, just because I don't play like that. More bleach solution, just to be safe. And then after a dish or two, chicken should be ready to flip. Oh, and then we have some green spaghetti that Jackie made yesterday, so we can serve it with that. Be perfect. Green spaghetti, you're asking? Yeah, so the sauce is essentially charred jalapenos and poblano peppers, and blended with a cream cheese. So it's like creamy and a spicy sauce. So it's really good. Unless you don't like spicy food or are lactose intolerant, then I would say stay far away, but otherwise, give it a shot. Okay, after this dish, let me go flip it. Welcome to the dishwashing channel, where we wash our dishes. That way. It's one of those that had flipping sections. Cool. Okay, on to the next. Fork. Great. Yeah, you don't want to be messing with your chicken too often, because then like the breadcrumbs are gonna fall off. You're gonna have a bunch of breadcrumbs in the oil. So wash your dishes while you wait, and then that's less things you have to do afterwards. It's 3 o'clock, my alarm just went off. Let's see. This one had egg in there, so again, don't be shy with it. You want to make sure your dishes are clean. Hot water it until you can actually handle it with your skin, because the water temperature out here gets pretty hot, almost scalding. Okay, and then after this dish, I'm gonna go check the temperature. $115, $120. I'm sure some are probably like close to $160 already because they didn't cut it evenly. This one's almost ready. That one's pretty much ready. It's just this section right here. So I'll offset it off the heat a little bit, and then I'll bring the one that needs to be cooked more on like the direct heat. Maybe let me give it a flip. Don't want it to burn. Oh yeah. Another dish or so and that should be good. And then make sure you clean your sink afterwards too. Since we cut chicken on here, make sure you give it a thorough scrub. Get all these little crevices. A little bit more soap came from my hand right there. Okay, that chicken should be good. Let's double check. If it hits 160, I'll be okay. Yeah, this is good. Ready to pull. This one's a little bit more charred than the other one. Gotta turn down the heat. Since this one's in a weird M shape, W shape, I'm gonna have to get it close. I don't want to spill it on the... Okay. Turn this down, maybe to 6, medium high. Put that in there. Probably split this one into 2 pieces. Oof, burn my finger a little bit. Be careful, yo. Don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, final dishes. Home stretch, let's go. This didn't technically come in, well, it didn't physically come into contact with any of the chicken stuff, but it was at the bottom of the dishes and all that chicken juices ran down, so it got sprayed with the Clorox solution as well. Oh, and shout out to my boy Ricardo and Mireya. Congrats on the, you know, pregnancy. Happy for you guys. Can't wait to grow the family. So cheers. I think I'm gonna need a new bottle for the Clorox one, or maybe I just gotta screw it on better, because it's just, the Clorox solution is just going all over my hand, and you know what that means. My hands are gonna be dry after this. Yeah, maybe dish soap, because I can still feel it. Yeah, I could turn this up. Needs more of a sizzle. I wonder how many times I've washed my hands since the start of this. Quite a bit, that's for sure. Let's see, is it ready for the first flip? Not yet, but you know what? Go for it. So we can flip it one more time if need be. Alright, and what is left? That's it. Probably crack some fresh cracked pep on these. Don't need to salt my chicken because I already salted it. And Ritz crackers are kind of salty as it is. So just leave it like that. See how frequently I'm coming to check on the chicken now that I don't got no dishes to wash? Terrible. Love making this. Well, I love eating this. I just don't love making it. Good in there. Some areas are fully cooked. That one, that side's cooked. Almost there. This one's probably the one that's gonna need the most. So move this to the flame. Move everything back a little bit. Again, don't want it to burn, so flip it every once in a while. Let it do its thing. Probably another minute or so. Let's move this chicken to the side. Ooh, nice and crispy. Let's try a piece. Bomb. Hot, but really good. You know what? Does need some salt. So when I pull it off, I'm gonna add some more salt. And this one back here, good to go. This one right here, we'll check the temperature. It might be ready. Yeah, this one still needs some time. I'm gonna go ahead and add the last piece now. So this chicken needed a little bit more. Some fresh cracked pep. That's what ends up happening. Start playing with the chicken for too long and get impatient. So I like doing something while I'm cooking. I finished washing my dishes, so. We don't need this no more. Probably clean this area right now too. That one's gonna be a minute. That's what it looks like. Let's turn it. Have a little section for these right here. Meanwhile, I clean this up. Spray from this angle because I'm not trying to spray it into any of my food. Clean this countertop right here. And we're good to go. I'll use this one. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the chicken after this. Alright, you're ready. There you go. Pull them off. Even though I think he's way overdone, but thermometer doesn't lie, right? But the color of the skin is telling me I left it at the temperature's way too high. This chicken, let's turn it. Don't want it to get burnt. Salt first. Pepper next. There you go. Just the last piece and we're good to go. And before I clean the sink, I'm gonna wash these dishes. Let's see. Green spaghetti. So let's heat this up so then we can serve it up. Bomb. So whenever you're using these deli containers in the, oh, I see. So the way microwaves work is it works by heating up or vibrating water molecules. So if you put something dry in here, like if you just put like you know, ramen without putting water in it, it burns, right? So as you can tell, there's still some moisture from the sauce. And then I added a paper towel right over it that was wet, which will help keep things, you know, wet, so then it's easier. It has a better medium to cook in. So little towel trick works well, and offsetting the the cap. Otherwise, if you keep the cap on, it's just gonna like cave in or it's gonna pop up, and you don't want that. Yeah, this chicken's cooking quickly. 132, 160 on some sides, 150 on others. Give it another flip. By the time the spaghetti's ready, we'll be good to go. Jackie filmed the video. She recorded it herself, but you know, she's shy. If she ever decides to post it, I'm gonna let everybody know. It'd be pretty awesome if I say so myself. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Nah, this still needs way more time. Put in a minute. Pull out some paper towels. Oh, they're not here. They are in the other room. I'll go grab them in a little bit. $160. $160. Oh yeah, this one's well done. Salt, pepper, put these away. We can wash this, turn off the heat. Let's check the spaghetti. That's the thing about, you know, microwaving food. It heats up unevenly. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it, use another one of these, and just kind of mix it. Give this another 30 seconds and it should be good. Wash this one. Pull out the bleach. Okay, dinner's ready. Let's plate it and try it. That's plenty right there for me. Ooh, it's hot. Man overboard. Let's grab a piece of chicken that's already been sitting for a bit. Since I really like this stuff, I'm gonna grab another piece. This one will work. Oh, and there we have it. Gotta get the clip for the camera. All right, now taste test. Bomb. Mmm. A lot of effort, but definitely worth it. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day.